Okay, so now let's talk about the video that everyone's waiting for, how to get extra credits, okay? So remember the philosophy, of course, is to encourage you guys to ask questions and also answer other people's questions. In some sense, we have excellent students been asking questions and answering questions so far. So excellent job for the whole class. If it's up to me, I would find ways to give even more points for people who are answering questions because they're really excellent, providing really lots of value to the class. But I mean, the whole point of asking questions, even getting extra credit, is really to encourage you, right? For a lot of you, this is the first physics class you study, or at least first physics class in a while that you study, and there's 2 more ahead in 3B and 3C. So really want you to develop a habit. So in some sense, part of the goal of this course is not only to tell you what things you need to remember, what things you need to learn, what are the physics things you need to learn, but also to show you how to succeed in physics, how to learn physics, and learn, for that matter, any difficult subject for the rest of your life. This is the whole point of college, not necessarily, solving quadratic formulas or whatever. That's the least of my concern for your future growth. This is really very important, and I'm very happy that I will be able to provide extra credits for you. So that's the philosophy, but just to keep things simple, we're all adults at some point. We'll just keep the grading system simple in the sense of whether you're asking questions or providing feedback and just providing answers, anything you'll get extra credits. And I believe a lot of you will get more than, have been doing that for more than 10 posts anyway. So keep that up and a good work. Later on, when you go on to 3B and 3C, even if the Piazza is not set up by your instructor, I encourage you to see if you can find some ways to find a group of people and try to keep up the practice of asking questions. And hopefully you've seen the value in that. All right, now moving on to the important thing of how to get points, how to claim that. So you'll see a new page over here. Essentially, we'll just want to sort of reduce the admin work to a minimum. We'll just keep it simple. And you either get 5 points extra, 5% extra, or 10% extra. Okay, so if you have post 5 posts, whether it's questions, answer, reply, whatever, on Piazza, you get 5 points. If you post 10 or more, so anything above 5, you get either 5 or 10, not both. So if you posted 5 to 9 posts, you'll get 5%. And 10 or above, you get 10%. Okay. Obviously, don't let that stop you. I want you after 10%. All right. So when you click in here, you will download the request form. And I also written the instruction documents in case you don't want to watch this video. Obviously, this link is not ready yet. It's all a bit meta. I'm filming this right now. But once this is ready, this will be a link as well. So you can either rewatch this for the instructions or just read up the important parts. The instruction documents in here and the request form is the same for both. It's just where you submit it. So basically, you want to take screenshots of your post. And the most important thing is showing your post ID. Okay, and upload it to the appropriate one. So for example, you have posted 7 things in the past, right? So take all the screenshots and download the request form here. So when you click on this, you will see the request form over here. Technically uploading to Canvas, not so important with your name and student ID, but just put that just in case. Yeah, just paste your screenshots here. It's going to be the same document, even if you're requesting for 5. Obviously, you would just probably put in 5 screenshots or 7. It's not going to make a difference, but 5 posts gives you 5 extra credits, 5% extra credit to your whatever your grade gets, and 10 posts gives you 10% to whatever your course grade is. Okay, so it's the same links over here. So just download the form. It's going to be the same one. In case you forget anything I say in this video, it is the instructions over here, the amount of extra credits. How do you go? Just do the 4 steps. So you would go to here, download the extra credit request form as I've shown you. And then on Piazza, click on the little gear icon in the settings and click following. What that will do is that will filter. So that should be over here. Click following, and that will filter all the posts that you have contributed, whether you asked or post a follow-up discussion or a reply or whatever. Obviously, it doesn't work quite well for me because I follow everything. But yeah, you can remove the filter over here. Okay, so one more time, let's do following over here. It should filter out everything you have. Then once you have filtered it, just take a screenshot. Hopefully you know what to do with different operating systems, just in case, Google it, or yeah, it's here. And the most important thing is showing your post ID, and some posts will have your name, some won't, depending whether it's a question or an answer. I'll show you some examples down here, and then just upload it to the extra credit group over there. I'll show you in a second, but just about screenshots. So I think there's 3 types of posts. You will either post a question, had post a reply, or had post like a wiki style student answer. Okay, so make sure you have the ID present. Some of them will have the name as well, and that's good if it shows your name, but the most important thing is the ID. So from our side, we will be able to do spot checks and go and make sure you did in Photoshop something in. I mean, if you had take the time to Photoshop something and just post it on Piazza and get a proper reply. Yeah, so we'll be able to put that in and just verify that it is true. Yeah, so that's the most important thing. In the student answer, obviously people will be able to edit, your other students will be able to edit things and sort of add to this answer, but this will actually show the whole list of contributors and in that post. So we'll be able to see your name, no need to worry about that. So after you take all the screenshots, just copy and paste it over here. This is an example from last year, just blanked out their names. And you can see you just need to, very straightforward, just make sure you have the post ID that is visible. And now take this and go and upload it to whatever the site is. So if I switch to student view, I think, yeah, you can just click start and just as usual, upload it as you've done before. Just a quick few other tips. If you go here, you can access it from here, or you can access it from the assignment. When you look at the assignment, this is sort of by default. Everything is shown by date, and it is very hard to find things. I've designed it in a way so that when you click show by type, everything is much more organized. So all the homework here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, you'll see 4 and 5 pop up very soon, final exam when it's ready, and you'll have this. You will see that the lowest score is dropped, so you have no point in uploading both. Just upload one of them is fine. Okay, so if you upload this, you will get 5 out of 10. You upload this, you'll get 10 out of 10 extra credits. Okay, so yeah, you can access things from here or from the homepage either way. Okay, so if there's any questions, again, post it on Piazza. If there is still no satisfactory answer after a day or 2, ask your TA, and if it still doesn't satisfy you, then you can reach out to me on Slack. All right, so all the best and good luck.